they can actually go ahead and start issuing misdemeanor charges.
Officer Sanchez is also encouraging residents that if they see something, say something. If you feel like a pet is being left out too long, take a picture and report it. Taylor Dietz, WWJ News Radio 950.
These dangerously...
Okay, shalom, shalom, shalom. Kwam Yasha'Allah. Koholoimla, Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahushai, Bahashim, Chachachutash. Double honors to our apostles and elders of Great Millstone who well, and that by the Spirit taught us this beautiful truth. And just want to say the water to our Achim and Ahwa that's out here sincerely keeping the laws and statutes and commandments of Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahushai to the best of their ability. This is Yachanan Wach. Just coming at you with another quick lesson, praying that it's edifying by the Spirit. And you know, it's cold as shit here. It's like 2 degrees, but they say it feels like negative 17 or something. And you know, as you can hear on the radio, they was talking about the pets, but they don't give a shit about the humans. And I just wanted to just point out, you know, because I was just looking at the you know, the top stories that's in the news, and the race of people that covers the top stories in the news are these fucking Edomites. And that dawned on me too, you know, like, okay, well, we already know. Job 9:24, the earth is given into the hand of the wicked. He covered the faces of the judges thereof, if not wearing a wizzy. He's the one that's in control of saying, you know, we're going to give you a ticket. If you leave your damn dog outside longer than 30 minutes, you know, at 43 degrees. Like, how the fuck, you know, talking about frostbite after 15 minutes? I get it. I'm not saying, you know, mistreat the pets. You're supposed to treat the pets well, you know what I'm saying, if you have pets, any animals. The scriptures talks about that, you know. But Esau, he doesn't have that actual care when it comes to human beings, man. You know, they front as if they're just this the righteous people that if it wasn't for them, there wouldn't be. Look at this, I'm passing right now this damn park. They got a bin out here, you know, with the shit bags for the dogs. And that's the spirit. I wouldn't even tend to even ride through here. But, you know, you can just, you know, your dog take a shit, you can just pick a couple of bags. And Esau is the only race of people, man, that's walking in behind dogs picking up shit. That shows you, you know, the level of these people thinking, man. IQ level. They're talking about, you know, these high IQs. They're so high IQ-ish. But look at the state of the world. Because I was looking through the top stories. And when you look through the top stories, all you got to do is turn on your TV. Turn on your TV. You can go to regular news. But if you're looking at alternative news, you can clearly see this man is a damn demon, man. The earth is given into the hand of the wicked. He's running the earth. He's the one that's saying in the law, matter of fact, the schools are closed today, right? He's saying, oh, well, it's too cold. You know, he's the one that's saying, oh, well, you know, your kids better be here on these days, and these days they can't come. He got the curriculum going on for you so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans. You know? And you Jake, y'all running around out here acting like you're fucking Americans. And this man, he has put his own people in control of coming to banging your damn door and snatch your ass up. Like right now, I'm out here driving. You need more than a damn driver's license to drive now. You need to have your damn birth certificate on you. You need to have Social Security. You might need to have three your damn light bill, your fucking gas bill. You might need to have three. You know how they do when they when you trying to get certain services, or you trying to get something, you need to come with these 3 pieces of identification, show that you had 3 bills at this address and all that shit. You gotta damn near have all that on you just to move about on the planet, man. Why? Because Esau's running the earth. And the people are fucked up. Esau's fucked up, man. They're not doing well right now, man. They're fussing, they're griping, they're grumbling. Especially this newer generation. This newer generation is through. The ones with the purple, pink, yellow hair, the rainbow color, the skittle hair, they're through. They ain't even trying. They like, fuck it, it's a done deal. They ain't even trying to own a home. They just barely getting to work. You know, don't want to get up and go do shit. They don't have no drive. Sad as hell, depressed as hell. I'm at the plantation now, man. These people are not doing well. They're doing horrible. Heads all down, shoulders all scrunched. Now, just a couple of months back, or 12, but a year back here, when Trump, first came in and won that election, these motherfuckers is happier than a motherfucker, bro. They was in there playing God Bless America, loud as hell on the loudspeaker, flags and shit, all at the cubicles and shit. Happier than a motherfucker. Now you look at them, they don't even want to hold their heads up. They're ashamed of Trump. And these are all mega voting. It was one dude in there, which he, I don't even know. He appeared to be a weird ass Edomite, but he might have not even been an Edomite. But he will wear his Kamala Harris shirts and shit, t-shirts, and I'm thinking like, dude, you trying to get your ass whipped in here, because this is mega country. But they ain't, I'm sure they was all talking shit about him or snickering at his ass, or, you know what I'm saying, talking shit about his ass at the damn coffee machine or whatever, But he was one of the only dudes in there, old ass, scruffy ass so-called white dude. But when Trump won, I started to see his damn head was down. But now they don't even want to conversate, because I had I told this story before. I got a Edomite that I work with. He's an older one. You know what I'm saying? He had to come out of, all them guys in there had to come out of retirement. A bunch of old ass Edomites that had to come out of retirement because the money flow is not good no more. The economy is trash. So when they voted for Trump, they thought that the economy was going to get back better. See, I'm riding through these little neighborhoods right now. You see for sale signs in front of the houses now. You never used to see that shit. Right? They're not doing as well as they used to do, man. But they thought that by voting for Trump, everything was going to get better. A lot of companies have crashed. I know the tourism is down as far as like, the Canadians don't want nothing to do. A lot of these countries, they shitting, turning, they got a side eye on America because, these tariffs and just the arrogance and the pridefulness of these Edomites, man. That's the thing. These European countries, or those Edomites, because they're all Edomites. Those Europeans, they don't like these American Edomites, man. They don't even want you in their countries. Because you come to the countries, you act as if you running shit, you doing all kinds of weird shit when you get there. You tearing shit up. I'm an American, At least some of those Edomites got somewhat of some clarity to it. They still the wicked, you know what I'm saying? They still the wicked, don't get me wrong. But these Babylonians, these new age Egyptians, these motherfuckers is treacherous, man. Nasty work. But I was just, scrolling through the top news. So-called white people is in all those stories. Every single story that's in the top news has got to do with Edomites and wickedness. Edomites and wickedness, man. So you can't get around the fact that these people are the wicked. It says if not, where and who is he? If this man is not the wicked, then who is? Now you got these lower class Edomites. The government, that's what they say. The government. Well, who's running the government? They'll never say, well, our people. See, one thing about us, and it's true, we can say our people, so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans, are some fuck-ups, man. We can say that. But you ain't gonna see no so-called Edomites, so-called white people, which are Edomites, on the news talking about how they're fuck-ups. You're fuck-ups, man. You done fucked this whole planet up. The earth is given into the hand of the wicked. And that's 2 Thessalonians 2:3. It talks about how the man of lawlessness, the man of sin and perdition, must be revealed before coming of the Lord. And that man is evil. He's tricked the one that, you know what I'm saying? There's red around in the middle of the earth. There's this burning. You're going there if you're bad. You're going to this puffy place in the sky if you're good. So he got the world thinking, that son of perdition, the Antichrist. Well, there's many antichrists. The scripture clearly says that. Anybody that don't believe on Yahweh, why Yahweh Shai, you're an antichrist. You don't believe in the Son, you calling on Jesus, damn antichrist, because that's not the name of the Lord. You're an antichrist. You don't believe that the Lord came in the volume of the book and that he's a dark-minded man. If he was walking the earth today, he would be a so-called Negro. Now that's starting to come to light. You got these Edomites talking about how it doesn't matter. He loves everybody. Then they want to give you all this superficial shit. Oh, he was olive skinned. He was Middle Eastern. Okay, well, what the fuck are you talking about? That they'll say anything to get around the fact that he was actually a so-called black man. Yeah, he was dark skinned, but he wasn't a Negro. He was a Middle Eastern. Oh, it doesn't matter how he looks. It doesn't matter. Now it doesn't matter. But you've been pushing white Jesus for the longest. You've been pushing a white God for the longest. White angels, white disciples, white prophets, Mary's white, Joseph's white, Moses white. They were white because that's what they say. But actually, these are Edomites. These so-called white people are red. They're not white. They're pinkish to reddish in color, man. That white shit they done pushed, because all right through here, you see the snow. These people don't look like this snow. But we say that all the time, man. And we gonna keep on saying, we keep on, yeah. Gonna sound like a damn broken record on y'all asses, man. We gonna keep saying you are the Edomites, because you gotta be revealed. That's a part of prophecies. That's a part of our work. But I didn't want to keep this long. It was just, I'm looking at the headlines, trying to find a lesson to do. So much shit going on. And they just, these Edomites are really mind fucking you people. You Edomites, you so-called white people, you've been duped into thinking that you're great. You've been duped into thinking that your IQ level is through the roof and everybody is just dumb. You've been duped into thinking that you're the greatest people on the planet, and if it wasn't for you, you wouldn't have all this modern technology. This modern technology is fucking people up. All your tech. It's not nothing that you've come up with that millions of people haven't died to. Motherfucker created the car. Millions of people done died in car accidents. You created these stupid ass freeways, highways, and whatever. Millions of people have died in crashes in these situations because you stupid as hell. There's no way I shouldn't even be driving like how I'm driving right now in reality. But this is the world that he made, This is the world that he has going on. Look at all the people that's getting fucked up through social media. AI, your tech, your smarts, your IQ. Your IQ is what's got us with GMO foods. Your IQ is what got people unhealthy as hell on the planet. You're supposed to be this thriving civilization of new modern shit, but everybody's fucked all up in it. People was doing better, way better, before your asses came into power like this. People were doing way better with a horse and carriage. The air quality was great. The food was better. You could actually live off the land, have children. Your damn technology and your IQ got motherfucking sterile. IVF, bitches trying to artificially inseminate a damn baby into them. Can't even have fucking kids because of your IQ. So Esau, and we know that it's him. Because again, you can't get around the fact that he's sanctioning everybody. He's got tariffs on everybody. These Babylonians do. But these Edomites, whether they're EU, NATO, all these different alphabets that they have, WEF. Look at the WEF, the World Economic Forum. Ain't number damn crackers there, man. Some of them not even elected officials that's making rules for your ass on a day-to-day basis. Right? So we see what it is, man. Esau, Edom, the so-called white man, is the wicked that the Bible speaks of. And he's showing them horns right now. You can't see it now. And matter of fact, it's going to get worse. Maybe you can't see it now. Maybe some of you Jake, just don't get it just as of yet. But you about to see this man really get down, man. You about to see the real hatred pour out of this man. And the Lord created him for such. He's the hammer of the earth. He's on that red horse, man, taking peace from the earth, man. Proud as fuck. Big stupid ass smile on his face. That dumb ass suit and tie on. But the rest of you Edomites, you in your neighborhood struggling. Worried about your fucking house being foreclosed, your mortgage, your kids, college fund, trying to get your children to daycare, your gas is going up, your food is going up, your health care is going up. In the meanwhile, these billionaires, your Trumps, these people, the very man you went out and voted for, shitting on you. He doing well. Trump done came up. They said his net worth done dumped like $1.5 billion within 12 months of him being president. But guess what? You citizens ain't seeing no rewards. Where's all that Doge money? Where's all those cuts that they was making? Oh, they're being wasteful. The Biden administration, the Democrats are wasteful. We pull back. We've saved billions. These tariffs are gonna bring in trillions. But where's the where's your cut? You're not getting no cut. This man talking about giving Greenlanders, each Greenlander $100,000. He trying to just buy everybody out. Like, here, take this $100,000 a piece. Which I'm thinking they say it's about 40 or so thousand people over there. So he talking about giving your tax money to get Greenland. How is that gonna help you? How is it gonna help you common Americans? It's not. They got a plan for Gaza. They got a plan for Israel. That plan don't involve you. Doofy ass Edomites, man. That plan does not involve you at all. It's to enrich him and his cronies. And you've been left out. You've been duped, man. It just is what it is. And it's funny, man. It's funny. That's why I say, hey, this is the day that the Lord have made. So we get up for our daily bread. You know, the Lord, he provides us with our daily bread. And you should be totally satisfied with that and totally happy about it. Because if you had more, in a sense, you know what I'm saying? You know, because these Edomites, man, when shit crash, stock market crash, all this shit crash, a lot of these fucking people gonna be jumping off a building, man. They're gonna be jumping right out of their penthouse window. And a lot of these regular Edomites, they gonna fucking lose it when they bank accounts go black. You know, because it's coming to that point, man. You go 3 houses right here for sale, all 3 in a row. I just be driving, you know what I'm saying, you know, and just be peeping like, damn, you know what I'm saying, this used to be a nice thriving neighborhood. The businesses are down. I passed a spot a couple of days back. I'm like, god damn, every single part of the damn shit set for lease. You know, those strip malls, generally they be thriving. You know, you got those strip malls that might have a Little Caesars, you know, pizza, or, you know, it's got that, you know, that you know, all the damn CVS's and Walgreens are closing. I just done a lesson yesterday on these pharmaceutical makers. They, you know, they don't want to invest right now because they was basically like, ain't no money at it right now with Trump being in office. So they let you know, and they was talking about the U.S. market. They can't make no money unless the U.S. market is open to the asses. They're letting you know they're keeping your ass sick so they can have your ass come and buy a pill, man. But I seen that strip mall, and there's a bunch of them. I pass them all the time. Like, damn, I mean, it just surprised me. Like, god damn, there's no businesses in there no more. One little business in there hanging on. But you know, when you have a strip mall, one business will bring more business. You know? Because if you the person with the Little Caesar spot, okay, I'm coming, the motherfucker might come and get a pizza. But you may need to stop into, you know what I'm saying, you know, one of those other little spots, you know, to grab something else. Like, oh shit, it's all in the same area. You know, they might have a damn Cricket or a damn Metro PCS or one of these bullshit ass phone stores or some shit like that in there. You might want to go pay your bill or go get a new charger, whatever the case may be. You know, they may have a beauty supply store, whatever. It could be connected with a supermarket. All that shit closed down because them terrorists is kicking in, and Trump is running his own people into the ground. And we know it's by design too, man. It's all by, you know, these Edomites, you know, from the top. They have to destroy America like this for their new world government to come in, man. They have to. And these Edomites, they're just bloodthirsty. They don't give a fuck. They out here fronting like they care so much about America. you cared so much about America, y'all would have been done stormed the Capitol again and gotten Trump ass out of there. Because you got to see, Phil, he's a fuck up. They don't care nothing about no America, man. The Constitution. What the motherfucker been breaking your Constitution since he been there? Right in your face. But see, it doesn't affect those megas like that. See, he's not battering ramming their damn doors in. But it's going to come a point, you know? Because you next. Because Esau can never have enough. He doesn't stay. He can't stop, man. His wickedness has no limit. So, you know, I just wanted to touch on that, man. You know, I was just a little ride and drive. You know, just roughly paraphrasing the scriptures. But, yeah, this man is not in trouble as other men. But, you know, those curses are starting to reverse on his ass. These curses are starting to hit Esau, man. That Deuteronomy 30:7. Yeah, they started to go through what we went through. Now it's all fussing. Oh, I can't. What are we supposed to do? What's happening? We can't afford any. Yeah. Motherfucker. Jake been living check to check his whole while of being in here. You know, minus, you know, a few of our people that, you know, kind of made it to a somewhat of a status. Millionaires, a few millionaires and billionaires of so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans. But I'm talking about just as a nation of people. Overall, Jake just been check to checking it forever. Now all of a sudden, it's your turn. And it's a problem. Now everybody need to march with you. We all gotta stick together. Yeah. Ever know the damn togetherness. When you motherfuckers is up, there's no togetherness. You know, you just to yourself. Well, it's not me. It has nothing to do with me. They need to lift themselves up by the bootstraps. But now they going through it. And it's funny, man, because I'm looking at these people. I see them, bro. I see these people. Because Esau, he lives beyond his means as well. You know, he's out there too. You know, a lot of our people live beyond their means, man. You know, they just doing too damn much, man. But these Edomites, you know, when they go get a crib, when they go get they get a mortgage for real. They generally go, they don't think like how Jake be thinking, you know what I'm saying? They want some land. Like all these people that I work with, they got land, man. These houses that they have, the areas that they live in, their houses is sitting on 10, 20, 30 acres, you know, easy. They have those types of houses. Matter of fact, I'm telling you, I work with these guys. I hear them talking about, yeah, the river in the back, you know, the lake in the back. You know, I had to cut some trees, and, you know, they got a damn tractor, you know, one of them big-ass bush hogs. They call them bush hogs, I think. They cut their grass because they can't cut the grass with a regular lawnmower because they got too much land. They need that big-ass mower on the back. They need that tractor, you know what I'm saying, to plow their snow. This is how they're living, man. So that's Esau. When he goes, you know, a lot of these they that's what they'll pay a mortgage 30 years for shit like that. You know what I'm saying? You know, keep it all up, you know, to pass on to the kids and shit like that. But see, these kids these days, they don't hold on to nothing like that. They'll sell that shit quick. They won't give a fuck about all the hard work that their parents put into that shit. They'll sell that, their grandparents. They don't give a fuck about that. They'll throw their asses in a nursing home and sell off all their shit. And blow it all on doing drugs. That's your modern day Edomite today. But generally they go and, you know, go and get them some shit. And then their little lower class, like, you know, what I'm riding through right now, these are kind of like what you would call your lower class. But, you know, they decent houses. It's another house for sale. Decent houses. You know, nice 4 bedrooms, you know, two baths, 2 family garage, you know, little shit like that. That's the lowest of these Edomites. I was just watching the elders video yesterday on the brothers in Kansas City prophets. I think it's Kansas City prophets 3. But the elders is riding through rich, you know, stupid rich ass neighborhood of Esau and Amalek. Those Edomites, some small tops, man. That's over in Israel. They living it up, man. And that's just there. This is all over the world. They have these communities where gated communities throughout the globe. I don't care what city you go to, you can go to a part of that city where there are these Edomites that are just living it the fuck up, man. Living it up to the max. Motherfucking house the size of a fucking federal building. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, big stupid ass mansions. They've been, because they was given the fatness of the earth, man. They was given the fatness of the earth. This is their lot. So now that it's starting to cave, hey, it's a beautiful thing, man. The earth was given into the hand of the wicked. Esau is the beginning of the world, and Jacob is the Salakia. Esau is the ending of the world, and Jacob is the beginning of it that followeth. That's 2 Ezra 6 and 9. He's falling right now. All this fatness of the earth that he had. See, this is what they're fighting over. This is what they're fighting about. And they actually saying it blatantly forward now. They basically like, hey, look, the white man, hey, we can't go under. We can't go under. We can't become the minority. We gotta get rid of all the brown, anybody with some damn skin color. We gotta get rid of their asses. But they're not reproducing. Like, where's your strategy to reproduce? You know, you got some of these, you know, you got a little group that's here in the Americas, you know, they done bought some land, and, you know, they, you know, got little legal court battles and shit going on where they're basically like, hey, look, we don't want no JEWs around us, and we don't want no black people around us. We just want straight so-called white people, blonde hair, blue eyes. We want our own place where we can reside and not see anybody else. And they got these communities like that. But guess what? All of America has been like that. So you ain't really have to go and get away like that. You could have just went into one of your little local neighborhoods around your people and done it. You was doing that before you even thought of that bullshit, because you run the world. But anyway, man, you know, I just wanted to just touch on a quick little hot lesson. Guess I'll, you know, hit this gym up, the Lord willing. I see what's good. But hey, man, just know that, hey, Esau is being revealed. The enemy is being revealed. The main enemies of the Lord. Top enemy is Esau. All these nations are his enemies, but top enemy is Esau, Edom, the so-called white man, and we're watching his shit crash. And you should be happy about it. And continue on praying for this place to fall, man. Ain't no way you should be getting up and not praying for this place to fall. Ain't no way you should be praying to Yahweh Bashim Yahushua immediately, you know, just for things, you know, the Lord's Prayer, first off. Your daily prayer, just things that you need, whatever. Health, infirmities, you know, just whatever. But you should be definitely praying that the Lord's enemies fall, because they're the Lord's enemies first. And they're our enemies because he chose us. So we're watching it, man. It's all coming down to the wire, man. And World War III is about to clap off. But anyway, man, I'm going to end out there. I pray that this lesson was edifying. With that, Kwame Allah and a Baba Ball.